Hello, 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 and good morning. Welcome to my sacred space. I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia. How about that? So, there's a lot of ways to connect with me, so please do that. Click on my link tree, and you'll find lots of different ways to interact with me. Um, and you'll be able to book a private reading on my website. My phone number is also on my website at the very top of the page. So if you would rather call to set an appointment, especially if it's not 24 hours in advance, because my website will not. I have it set up not to schedule um, unless it's at least 24 hours in advance. So if you have a kind of an emergency card reading situation, go ahead and shoot me a text. Tell me who you are and tell me that you're one of my that you want to do a tarot reading. Schedule a tarot in the text. If you'll do that, I will definitely get back with you as soon as I possibly can, even if it's just to tell you when I can actually get back with you. Um, I love connecting with you in this way. If you're here, if you're watching this video, you are now my friend. You're my buddy. I really appreciate each and every one of you that comes here. It doesn't matter if you've been coming every day. Yeah, you guys are great. If you come intermittently, you guys are great too. If this is your first time tuning in, I just think that's wonderful. And and just so you now have a friend. Here I am. Uh, so I really need you to know that I do appreciate that, and I want you to know what my intention is. When I very first started, my intention was to bring something positive into the world. I'd just been furloughed from my job, and I thought a daily meditation would be a good way to start my day each day, giving something to the world. Um, Now it's turned out that you guys are the reason that I get up every morning. You guys are the reason that I haven't had to struggle. You guys and my medication. I've been calling meditation medication. It's not the same thing. I Even though I do take medication, I think I would still be really low and in the dumps if I didn't have you guys every day. Um, So here's the thing. If you like this video, hit the like button. You can wait till the end if you like, but please do it. Um, that's each video that you watch. If you like it, hit like. That would be great. In fact, I don't even mind a thumbs down. Go ahead. If you feel like giving me a thumbs down, do that. Say something in the comments. Anything. I will be reacting all day, well, most of the day. Um, so yeah, and oh, last but not least, if you want to get more videos like this, then subscribe, exclamation point, dot. It doesn't cost anything and it helps me. So how are we going to do this? There's no right or wrong way to do it. I'll tell you the way that I had it set up was so that it would be a daily pick. You pick your card, and one of the tools that we have here for you in order for you to pick something that really calls to you, because the cards all look alike on the back. Then we have this little red fish, and tell me in the comments, please, if you know what kind of rock this is. It's kind of here. Let me get up close. There you go. Yeah, so if you know what kind of rock that is, please do comment. I've been asking in some rock identification forums and haven't had any luck, which is kind of weird. Um, but anyway, then we have this, I call this just a river rock. Maybe that's something you can help me with too. I need to put it in the identification thing. And then we have this little glass, what I call a lime slice. A little slice of lime. We also, on this card, we have a little blue bead, and then we have the magical howlite of many faces. Oh, look, here's one of the faces right here. Wait, where did it go? Oh, here's one. That's one of my favorite ones. That's a little Buddha face. And that's one of your cards here. And then we'll bring up the Chalcopyrite. And then we also have this little triangulo, the Triangulo di Amore. Okay, so while I'm talking, you're going to pick your card, and then I'm going to let you know that there's no right or wrong way to do this. Some people are doing this at night at the end of their day. Some people are doing this at the beginning of the day. Some people are using all the cards for their reading, but I will tell you, in a personal, private reading, it will be much more linked together and much more detailed. But like I said, there's not a right or wrong way to do it, so choosing all the cards is certainly an option. Some people choose 2 cards. So however you want to do that is fine. Now's the time I'm going to start turning over cards, so if you need more time to decide which one you're going to pick, then go ahead and pause the video and take that time. We'll start with the red fish. Oh, I forgot to do the thought of the day. We'll do it at the end. It's short and sweet. Strength. You know what I also see in this card today is struggle. You've been struggling with something. Here's the thing. The good news is that you are overcoming it or have overcome. Have overcome. More in the process, like just overcoming it. That's what it looks like to me. You've probably seen this card before recently. This is something that's been going on with you for a little while. This card wants me to remind you that you are someone who bounces back, that you are resilient, that you're good at overcoming bad attitudes, or if you're not, you're good at realizing that that's a good thing to do. You may have been ill physically. That's not what I'm getting, and that you're coming back into health, but I'm getting it more of an emotional sense. I want you to remember how strong you are and how much strength it took for you to get to here where you are right now. How much courage it took. But also, there's a couple more things with this card I want to say, and that is you are a compassionate person, and other people need that part of you. Not only are you compassionate, well, I guess it's almost the same. It's almost the same thing. Is that you are a very understanding person. I wouldn't say that you're not judgmental, although that's a good thing to do. I would say that you are aware of the judgments that you make, and you utilize them. So what can I say about that? All right, so we're going to put you down, and I hope you feel like you have a way to think about today that will help you throughout the day. Next, we're going to pick up this lime slice, set it over here, and turn your card over. 2 of rods. Here he comes on his stilts. He's balancing. He's walking. He has 2 things that are going on here, having to do with his tools. This guy, oops, sorry about that. When I see him, I think about, you need to take a pause. Don't be hasty. Don't try to run in those things, okay? Right now, you've been pretty good at balancing them, but I want you to take a pause and think carefully. Take the time. Don't be too hasty. This has been a little trouble for you, maybe something you've been a little afraid of dealing with. That's okay. You have a little more time. You may have 2 choices to make. This may be, don't think of this as it's internal. However, I don't think of it as a mind thing. I think this has more to do with a mental state. Wait, that's not what I meant to say. Having less to do with the mind and more to do with something outside of yourself, or even a coping tool that you use. It's time to make a choice soon, but right now I want you just to take the time and settle in and balance. Now would be a good day for you to take a walk, a slow walk or hike out in nature. And now we are going to move the little Buddha Howlite face and turn over your card. The nine of rods. Ferris Bueller was absent 9 times. Okay, here she is. The 9 of rods. And remember, when I say she and he, I do believe that gender is something that it's about the feeling of the gender, not the actual necessary gender. There's male and female energies, but I am not trying to offend anybody. That is not what I'm trying to do here. So with the 9 of rods today, I will let you know that when I first chose her, she was inverted, which means she was upside down. This is very, very simple card today. Basically, what I want you to do is hang on to your beliefs, hang on to your faith. This is not a time to back down. If you have inner doubts about something, trust your gut. She's in a defense position. She may be being pressured from the outside to do something that she is not ready to do, or she may be having something inside going on with her. I don't think so. I think this is something going on from the outside. This is not so much within you, but something that's going on out and around you, and maybe even to you. So go ahead and continue to stand up for your beliefs. That's basically what I have for you today. If you can take some quiet space to sit on that, do so. And now, without further ado, we will turn over these guys. This guy right here. What do we have? 9 of Pentacles. That beautiful lady with all her stuff. Relax. Today, what you need to do is relax. Go ahead and enjoy what you have. It seems to me that you are in a nice position financially. It may not be, you may be wanting more, your goal may be more, but right now you really are doing okay for yourself. And the message this card is giving me for you today is enjoy your success, enjoy your prosperity. If this card isn't resonating with you, I don't have another answer for you. So you might either pick another deck, or yeah, it really looks like something has come in, like your ship has come in, if that makes any sense to you. It represents that it's not just something that was necessarily given to her. This is something that you've worked hard for. And yeah, enjoy. So I did not turn over our thought of the day card. I'm dropping things all over the floor. And I don't know if you can read that from there. I think you can. It says, I am an immortal being. And maybe you don't believe that. That's okay. You can always change your beliefs. So that's supposed to be a joke. But did I already say that joke? Well, forgive me if I did. Um, it's not even really a joke. It's I am an immortal being. Can we sometimes throw out old beliefs that aren't working for us? Yes, we can. I'm not suggesting you do that, especially when we talked about the Nine of Rods today. We talked about holding on to your faith and holding on to your beliefs. You do need to hold on to what works for you. This is what we're doing. We are trying to be good people, trying to help one another, trying to improve the world. And the back of the card says, you will not die when your body dies. A part of you goes on. You will be reunited with your loved ones because they are also immortal. That's a little bit harder to swallow, isn't it? But that's the thought I'm leaving with you today. I like the idea of a tree growing where I'm buried, or really I'm going back to ash. That's my hope. Anyway, on that deep and dark thought, I will leave you today, and I very much look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.